Herman Webster Mudgett, more commonly known as Dr. H. H. Holmes, was discovered to be America's first serial killer in the 1800s.
As a child, Holmes was strangely intelligent and bright. Although he was very privileged, he was physically and mentally abused by his parents. He was also bullied by cruel classmates.
At a young age, Holmes accidentally pushed one of his close friends off of a ledge, sending him to his death. Many believe this was his first true murder.
He was shoved into a classroom with a skeleton by his bullying peers, and the door was locked behind him. It was then that his obsession towards anatomy ignited. He showed an extreme interest in medicine and began practicing surgeries on animals.
To further his education, Holmes attended medical school at the University of Michigan.
He began stealing corpses and robbing graves to donate to his school and education. These frauds, scams, and false insurance claims paid for his education.
Holmes then found a job working for a pharmacy and took over when the manager mysteriously vanished. Soon after, Holmes dedicated himself to becoming a full-time serial killer.
Dr. Holmes established his murder castle, which consisted of 3 stories. Rooms in the upper portion of the building were considered his living quarters. There are many torture rooms scattered about the rest of the building.
Holmes opened up his home as a hotel for those who visited the World's Fair during the 1893 Columbian Exposition. Little did they know of the horrors they were about to endure. His victims were hanged, asphyxiated, sealed in chambers to starve and die. Holmes would dissect the bodies and sell their bones and organs. He utilized lime pits, acid baths, and giant furnaces to dispose of their remains.
When the fair came to an end, Holmes left Chicago to be a part of another insurance scheme, which led to the murders of Benjamin Pitzel and 3 of his children.
Holmes was originally charged with insurance fraud, but later stood trial for the murder of Benjamin Pitzel.
Dr. H. H. Holmes initially confessed to 27 murders. However, investigators believe his killings range from 20 to 200 victims.
On May 7, 1896, Holmes was hanged for the murder of Pitzel. However, his neck didn't snap when the trap was sprung, and it took 20 minutes for him to be pronounced dead.
Though he didn't seem to fear the gallows, he asked for his coffin to be encased in cement and buried 10 feet deep so that his body might avoid dissection.